Yo, what's good? It's Mastermind MMA, and Anthony Rumble Johnson's coming out saying that he won't, if the price is right, he'll fight Jon Jones. And as of right now, and he was saying all this on Ariel show on the MMA Hour. He's saying as of right now, as soon as I retire, as soon as I announced my retirement, they gave me my termination papers, and I was free. So if he were to come back, he's a free agent. You know what I mean? So. But I mean, I'm sure because the UFC gave him that look that he'll kind of be loyal. But he when he was asked about it, he did said yeah, but business talks. You know what I mean? Like when Ariel was like, "Oh, would you join any other organization if they came at with the world at you?" And he's like, "Well, business, it's business, money talks." And I don't. Did I say business talk? Anyway, yeah, I'm a little, you know. Anyway, so fucking yeah. So he was saying he'd come back to fight Jon, and I feel like for his legacy, he really should fight Jon. I mean, not not Rumble's legacy per se, but honestly for Jon's legacy, that'd be dope because that's something we should have got. And everyone was saying Rumble would be the dude to be Jon, and everyone knows how I feel about Jon, but honestly, Rumble could catch anyone. Like it's just facts, you know what I mean? So he could catch anyone. He hits like a motherfucking truck. So I mean, anything could happen in a fight, and I know you can't go off of MMA math. So despite the fact that he lost to DC twice, bro, he could just swing. He could just swing some random shit and catch, But I mean, I feel like Jon Jones would win that fight anyway. Jon's too smart, and he already accepted the fight beforehand. And I feel like he's the kind of guy that if they feel like there's a good chance of them losing, they really won't take the fight with him and his camp. You know what I mean? They would do what's the smartest and best thing for Jon overall and his legacy and all that. So, and it's if they believe it too. You know what I mean? So they fully believe that Anthony Rumble Johnson, they could beat him. So I'm sure that. That'd be a good fight, and I think Jon's definitely got that. But you never know with Rumble because Rumble hits like fucking crazy. So yeah, man, I think they need to do that because we're supposed to get that. And when Jon's life fell apart for a bit, that was the fight that was off the table. You know what I mean? We had it, we had them stare off and shit at a press conference, and it was there, but we didn't get it. And it was very linear because it was all right. He beat DC the first time, and then he was going to fight Rumble. But then when that shit happened with Jon, they stripped him, and then they gave that shot to DC, and that's how DC inserted himself back into the picture. Otherwise, if we're really waiting, I mean, it should have been Jon AJ next. You know what I'm saying? So, he came back, he beat DC twice, and then now Gus for the legacy to shut up the haters and shit. So he could do that and then get Johnson, and then what's left for him at heavyweight. And I mean, Volkan Ozdemir, honestly, something interesting Rumble said, that's Rumble's main sparring partner. And he's like, Volkan's not a pussy, dude. I've thrown bombs at him, and he's taking it, and he hits hard and shit. And he's really bigging him up. So, you never know. Maybe he is, that guy. Not that, the chosen one to dethrone Jon Jones, but maybe Volkan really is a motherfucking beast like we see him. Which I'm not doubting, but maybe this guy is, really, really, really on some next level shit. With the way he, if he can knock out, high-level guys like that. You know what I'm saying? So he's on my radar a bit. And yeah, man. So Rumble, I don't know, man. Rumble's kind of playing this transparent. It's transparent, but it's you said you're retired. As soon as there's when Gus fought Glover, you're kind of throwing some feelers out there saying, I'll show him how to throw uppercuts and all that. And you're coming to the fight, you're doing scrums, and it's I get you're taking a break now, but like, are you really, really done? And I get you're a fan. By all means, it's like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't do this, but are you really trying to just insert yourself? Like, I don't know, because it seems like I think he just wants a break, dude. Maybe he's like on some GSP shit where he's just like, I need a break from this shit. But maybe he doesn't need it as long, and I'm not sure, man. We'll see how shit plays out. Yeah, man. I was gonna start talking about like Jones Lesnar, but I'll do another video on that. So yeah. And if you guys didn't check it out, check out my fucking 214 recap I did with the homie Jamari. We went through like everything on that fight and much more. Like, it's dope as shit. You should guys check that recap out. And you already know it's Mastermind MMA.